In a world where not enough assholes film themselves on YouTube, one man dares to keep this trend going. He keeps filming and people still don't watch. He keeps filming, still gets downvotes. He keeps filming and his suit keeps shrinking. Weighing in at 1,000 shows and originating from the East Coast of Canada, this is Maxwell Starr's Beer Review!
Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome back to a very special episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Here tonight with the Fuzz at the Fuzz's Roundtable, the Heist Almighty over there, and the Sith, my longtime beer reviewing compatriots. And actually, about 500 episodes ago, I'd said that in 5 years' time, and after 2,000 beer reviews, that I would review another bottle of Westvleteren 12. It's not quite 5 years, although this is a 5-year-old bottle. And it's only 1,000 beer reviews, you know, life gets in the way. But we're still going to do it. As promised, in 4 years' time, we're taking a look at Westvleteren 12, 2012 bottling, 10.2% ABV. Very, very, very special beer. And it's actually got a best before date on here of March 27th, 2015.
Ooh.
So it's according to this past its prime, but it's, come on, it's Westvleteren 12 for fuck's sake.
I hope it's okay, because I still got one in the cellar somewhere.
Yeah, no. We'll do that in 5 years' time.
No.
I'm kidding.
If this one's good, I think I might crack mine open sooner than that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Let's not take chances.
I thought you were going to go, according to that last beer.
Whoa, hurry!
I thought you were going to go to Belgium for that beer.
I wanted to go this year, but it just didn't work out. I wanted to go to Belgium and France for the 100th anniversary of Vimy Ridge and a lot of the other important World War I battles, but it didn't come together.
Well,
but that's okay. I remember where all the stuff is. I can still find the monastery pretty much from memory.
I think this is the bottle I had, and the one we reviewed the last time you had, and you had another bottle.
I think
when we first got these, we were part of the 6-pack with 2 glasses.
Yeah.
In each box was like helped the brewery put a brick in their monastery.
But each box for a 6-pack of Westy 12s was originally quoted as $120, but lucky for us, 5 years ago, the Canadian dollar was doing pretty good, so it actually came in around $112.
Yeah.
So,
well,
it's not quite a $20 bottle of beer, but it's goddamn close.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the time, and I think when I bought this off you, I gave you $20.
Yeah.
And I think we all gave you $20, but at the same time, you could consider it a finder's fee.
Yeah.
Because you actually did the footwork and went to Halifax to Premier Wines and Spirits, now called Rock something.
Yeah.
Rock Land.
It's not Rock Bottom or...
No, it's not Rock Bottom.
No, Rock something.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It moved north from Dresden Row.
Yeah, it's not on Dresden Row in the mall anymore. It's actually somewhere else, isn't it? It's not Dartmouth, is it?
No. It's in the north end. It's not quite to the Hydrostone, but it's on the way.
Yeah. Anyway, it's still in Halifax. They still have a storefront, and they still bring in classic beers like this in a private store. They're just not in the same place they were.
No,
They're
instead of being next to Pete's Boutique, they're now in a Sobeys.
Very much thanks for them 5 years ago for bringing this in. Because I think when we bought these, we sat on this for a while before we actually opened them for review.
The first one, yeah.
These are all dated March of 2012 when they were brewed, and we got...
I don't know, sometime early that summer.
Yeah, I don't think it was early that summer. I think it was later in the summer, but at the same time, we were sitting on them for quite a while before we actually cracked it open.
Yeah.
And now we've been sitting on it for even longer.
Ah, Snow Globe.
Oh, wow, Snow Globe, all right. Whew. Yeah. It looks weird. I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks exactly what you would hope a quad to look like, but, yeah. I get a little bit of dregs inside there. It's got that snow globe kind of look.
Good lacing.
Good lacing around the sides. Nice, beautiful brown amber appearance.
Ooh.
And very cloudy looking.
Yeah.
Let's give it a whiff.
It smells good, but the smell is not as strong as I remember it.
No, it's definitely mellowed out since then. I'm still getting the nice figs and dates and
yeah, you're getting all the figs and dates and
cinnamon
spices.
And clove and stuff like that. Nice mellow fruitiness.
Yeah, it might be just the same as it was, only, chilled out a little.
Yeah.
Chilled it a lot.
Nice little hints of caramel in there, too. It has mellowed out quite considerably.
Cheers to 1,000.
Anyway, thanks, by the way. Thanks, everyone, for watching Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. And thank you guys especially for putting up with me for this long.
Yeah, well.
We continue to.
Your parents pay well.
I know. Fuck off. Down the hatch, folks. Cheers. Wow.
That's really mild now.
Wow, it is mild. Very tasty. Very light.
Yeah, I think 3 years might have been the peak. Not that this is bad by any stretch
No.
of the imagination, but I think 3 years might be the peak.
So would you open up yours now?
I think I should get to mine sooner than later.
I think you should definitely.
It's gone from being mellowed out quite considerably all the way till, it's starting to go a little stale, maybe.
I wouldn't say that it's quite there yet, but I should not sit on mine for another 5 years.
No,
I
it's not
remember-
stale. I'm just saying that it's maybe started to go down the hill.
I remember that when we opened the first one, it was like angels dancing on our tongues.
Not
I'm
so
still
much.
getting a little angel feathering on the tongue.
Yeah, but it's definitely not the dancing. Not the full dance.
I think that the angel's gotten a little fat and letting herself go. Just like our channel.
Just like our channel.
Just like the
Our channel's getting fat?
No,
And
we're
letting ourselves go.
fat and letting themselves go.
Hey.
Hey, Scott is
You're the
doing
one that added the tubby line to the intro.
I weigh the same now as I did 3 years ago.
I probably do too.
3 years ago?
You guys.
I think you might be smaller.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well...
Not Max.
No, it's just his suit shrunk.
His
My shirt is shrunk since...
Shut up. All right, let's talk about the beer again.
Back when I was still doing a lot of geocaching.
Let's talk about the beer.
It's pretty good. It's still good.
I forgot to tell you.
I'm about the same
Remind me
weight
to
as
tell
I
you
was
about
when I was doing the beer review 3 years ago, but I lost weight and then got it back.
Remind me to tell you about the geocache story in Hawaii.
Oh, God.
Anyway, continue.
See, I still think that this is very light, very effervescent, and it's very...
Excuse me.
almost angelic in its presentation, where it's like feathery light on the tongue.
Yep.
And it's got some nice flavors, got some nice spices. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it's starting to become a little too muted by the age.
Yeah. And it's not gone skunky, it's not gone stale, it's losing some of that.
It's losing its edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm going to point out,
It just faded a little, I think.
Yeah.
everything up front's faded. The alcohol isn't,
No.
but you don't taste it.
No. You don't taste the alcohol at
For
all.
a 10% beer, this goes down like it's
It goes down smoother than wine, that's for sure.
4 or 5%.
Use your words. Use your words.
I'm trying to use my camera words without actually using words.
But for a 10% beer going down like 4 or 5, that's...
No, it's very, very mild. There's no burn, there's no nastiness, there's nothing that would give you an unpleasant sensation through this.
No bad aftertaste.
No bad aftertaste, no burning, no booziness. No, this is very, very smooth and very, very mild.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on, is that what you want from this? Is that where you were expecting to get by aging a beer like this? And maybe, we shouldn't have waited 4 years like we had originally said we were going to.
Yep.
I'm just saying that's what we said we were going to do. Probably should have reviewed this in 2 years, not at the 3-year peak. Because it's maybe mellowed out a little too much.
Yeah.
But it's still beautiful.
It's still very, very good. Like, of all the weird stuff that we've got into tonight that we maybe let go too long, this is definitely the one that held up the best.
This is...
infinitely.
yeah, for sure.
This,
Infinitely.
Maybe not the best of the night, but it's definitely the best.
it's
Of the
So
age stuff.
far, I
yeah.
don't know if I'd say anything else was better.
I enjoyed the
Maybe
Big
you did.
Island IPA a little bit more,
Yeah.
but that was just because it was so fresh and so good.
Yeah, no, that's true. And we're talking about drinking quality aged beers here.
Yeah. And this, I honestly think that this might still be drinkable in another 5 years. It wouldn't be as good, but I don't think it would go off.
I don't think it'd want to let
It's
that
definitely
sit
held
for
up.
I'm definitely not going to find out, but I think it would be okay.
Yeah, I think that as far as aging, this thing did
But
definitely
like, if
held
I
up.
found one in the cellar that was 10 years old, I would drink it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any worries about drinking it. It'd be still fine.
I mean, maybe it isn't as good as a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old
I'm just
bottle,
saying
but
that,
it's still
like,
good.
as far as beers we've had tonight that
a
are
20-year-old one, you'd still drink it.
as far as beers that we've had tonight that are akin to the same age, like the La Trappe Quad, this has held up much
Infinitely.
better.
This is definitely held up
Infinitely
so
better.
much better.
This is still going to get... I'm going to still give this a 4.5 out of 5 for me.
I'll give it a 4 1/4.
Yeah?
I'd say 4 1/4.
Like, and you?
4 1/4.
4 1/4. See, we're still getting really high ratings.
Oh, yeah.
But it's nowhere near
But,
the
like,
meteoric heights that we had when this was a year old.
When it was a year old or 3 years old, it could have easily been a 4 3/4 or even a 5, but it's still doing okay.
And you know what? Maybe
was
at some point
Angels
we'll have
dancing
to...
on your tongue.
When, yeah, well, that's what I said. But I'm thinking, like, maybe we should try to find them again at some point and try that again. But, you know, this is the kind of beer that people trade as whales. This is probably not a beer we'll ever have again.
Not unless we go to Belgium.
Exactly. Yes.
Hey,
So,
I plan to go.
it's on
I
you.
plan to go to the European countries there in the next 10 years.
Nice. Way to expand your
There
horizons,
you go.
dude.
Well, I'd love to go to Belgium.
It's a lovely continent. I would recommend it.
See, I would love to go to Belgium, but nobody wants to go with me.
Who says he wants to go with you?
That's fair. The last
See,
time I
you didn't want to go with me.
that's
says?
the last time I traveled with you, I did threaten to feed you to coyotes. So
Yes, I know.
let's not do that again.
Yes.
Mind you, there are less coyotes in Belgium, but
I'm glad that I didn't get that threat when I traveled with you.
no, and you didn't have to.
Hey, you traveled with me.
All right. Come
Or
on.
to Halifax?
Yes.
Yeah. But the thing is, I was sleeping in a different room.
Cheers.
I wasn't
Cheers.
snoring and keeping you awake.
Cheers.
All right.
I slept with
Cheers.
Tyson.
Cheers to good beers.
Cheers to good beers, and thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. I'm going to finish this review off by giving shout-outs to all the important people.
Me.
Yeah, Scott. No, I'm just saying, like, all the beer tubers that have followed me over the years. They're all the ones that I've followed, like Lee and Albino Rhino and Chad. Yeah.
Joe.
And, Average Joe, Average Troll for following me, Greg.
Is Lee the guy in Nova Scotia?
What? Yeah, Lee's the guy in Nova
Lee?
Scotia.
Okay. Yeah, he's alright.
The basement, in the basement, and a bunch of others that I can't think of right now because I'm really drunk, and I'm sorry I didn't mention you. But, you know, thanks for watching for over the years, and we'll chat with you folks
Oh, what
later.
about Guy?
Oh, Gee.
Oh, Beer Gee. Can't forget Beer Gee. Why did I
I'm
forget
Cousin
Beer Gee?
Pascal!
Cousin Pascal. Or Radar. You guys haven't met Radar, but you'd love him.
Or Don.
Don Rig 13.
Whoa.
Yes.
You are so forgetful.
You're so
Yeah,
drunk.
no, I actually don't feel that drunk. I just can't believe I forgot Dawn.
Give it 20 minutes.
Yeah, anyway.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, Cousin Pascal.
Cheers, Radar.